Welcome to the So You Want to Start a Business podcast. Welcome. I am your host, Ingrid Thompson, and my business is called Healthy Numbers. This podcast is for entrepreneurs and leaders who think big, who take action to create business success, financial independence, and who make a difference in the world. I'm here to provide this helpful, lively, and thought-provoking podcast, and based on your feedback, it is all of this and more. This is one of the in-between episodes, the episodes with me between the interviews with our wonderful guests. My mission is to teach women business owners and enlightened men in business how to achieve financial intelligence through increasing their business acumen and confidence. Financial independence comes from identifying and allocating profit first, paying yourself first through building a viable and thriving business. If you have any questions, please send them to me. An email, ingrid@healthynumbers.com.au. I answer all my own emails. You might want to join us in our Facebook group, a private Facebook group. Go into Facebook, search for Healthy Numbers Profit Lab, and we'll see you there. Okay, so what am I talking about today? Today I am totally inspired by the Hubspot 2021 Sales Enablement report and some statistics that I've found particularly interesting. 84% of buyers now kick off their buying process with a referral. 9 out of 10 buying decisions are made with peer recommendations, and 92% of buyers trust referrals from people they know. And then this one, which is absolutely staggering. After a positive experience, 83% of customers say they would be happy to provide a referral, but no one asks them. Only 29% of customers end up giving a referral. So let me put it another way. That's 54 clients out of every 100 who would refer you, and they don't because no one asks them to. So my coaching clients are always looking for ways to find more clients, and more specifically, this exact topic of how to ask for referrals. So I have put this together for us in this podcast. So maybe you've attended a marketing presentation or listened to someone and they say, go get more referrals, or ask your existing clients to refer you. The thing is, people don't know how to actually do it. Like, what do you actually do? So I'm about to give you 2 steps that you can get started to generate client referrals in your business. Okay, here we go. Step 1, develop a system to ask for referrals. Step 2, implement the system. And I have a bonus step. Step 3, measure and tweak. Makes it sound easy, doesn't it? 3 steps. Before we get into the 3 steps, one of the key ingredients to a successful referral program is providing exceptional products and services. When what you do is outstanding and makes a big impact, people will be more likely to recommend you to others, and often without any type of incentive. I'm sure you're all thinking about a hairdresser or a physiotherapist or a Pilates studio or a vet or some other business that you go to or you use, and you would happily refer them to others. I see it in Facebook groups all the time, looking for recommendations, and dozens of people give their recommendations. How would you like to be consistently recommended by your clients when someone asks? What would that mean to your business? I've interviewed business owners for this podcast, and you've met them right here in the podcast, the ones who have built their entire business on word of mouth referrals. And this comes from being passionate about the results your clients achieve from your product or service. And as one person puts it, I'm all about making people at least 200% happy. There is something very powerful about being deliberate about the experience you're providing, whether that's in how your product is delivered or how you provide your service. Building a referral program is more than just get more sales. It might be to build brand awareness, increase your existing customer loyalty, drive customer acquisition, or any other that you want to make it about. When you know what the goal is, then you can measure it and tweak it. Oh, now I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, let's start with step 1. Step 1, design a system to ask for referrals. And there are a few things to consider when it comes to designing a system to ask for referrals. Creating your messaging. What language will you use to talk to your existing clients to ask them for referrals? What will you actually say? When in time would you say it? Who says it to which client, to which customer? What would happen if everyone asked a client for referrals during the same visit, say at a dental practice? It would feel a bit weird, wouldn't it? So know who is going to do the work. Will you ask your client or customers? Or will you create relationships with other businesses around? So for example, a new hairdresser approaches other local businesses to arrange referrals. I was at my local cafe recently and the barista was telling me there's a new barber in the area and they've opened and they offered everyone around. They came into the cafe and they said, would you guys like 2 cuts for the price of 1 as an introduction? So you can imagine how that builds their business. The barista looks good, he's been there, he has a great experience, and he tells everyone, oh yeah, this is this haircut, this is that new barber. So, is it going to be through other businesses or is it going to be your existing clients? What about Google reviews? Do you ask for Google reviews and other social reviews and testimonials? Facebook, LinkedIn, on your website. These are all a form of referral, a complement to active referrals. Do you jump online to read reviews? The research, and again, I love the data here. The average consumer reads 10 reviews before they begin to trust a business. Think about it this way. Positive reviews are a good influence on your potential customers. Make it super easy to refer for your customers to refer to others. There's so many ways you can do this. There's social media, of course, emails to your clients, physical collateral, samples to share. So make it easy that when your client wants to refer you, they can. I recently had the gutters cleaned in the house, and the gutter cleaning man gave me 2 business cards, one for me to keep and one for me to give away to someone else who needs their gutters cleaned or needs handyman tasks. He said that. He said, take one for you and here's an extra one in case you want to give it to somebody else who needs what I do. So these referrals can be a really simple way of asking people to refer you. Now, here's another aspect to think about when you're designing your system or your program is, will there be rewards? And I know this can be a touchy subject for some business owners, and I absolutely respect that. Many clients will refer you to others because, as we said, you give 200% satisfaction and more. Raving fans is the term we use for someone who just raves about you. But have you ever referred another business and later they send you a thank you? It can be a lovely surprise, especially if they get it right. I once received a lovely bottle of wine for referring a client. Again, wine can be risky if someone doesn't drink, but it was a lovely bottle and we saved it and we had it for a special occasion. So when it comes to rewards, what to reward? Think about your clients. What do they value the most? A food business, maybe samples for a new product or discounts or free shipping. A B2B company might have free credits or maybe give access for a period of time to a previously paid feature. Does your reward system make sense for your business? So I'm going to use the dentist again. A dentist isn't going to send sugary soft drinks or sweets or cupcakes or something that's not exactly healthy, that's not exactly something that they want to promote. But that would be the right thing for a different company. Monetary or non-monetary. So would it be coupons or gifts or discounts or store credits? There's so many ways to do the rewards. One of my dental clients actually sends a shopping voucher with a handwritten note. The envelope is handwritten, the note is handwritten and customized for every referral. Just the gesture of that itself can be quite lovely. You've probably come across companies that have active campaigns where they offer an incentive for referring someone, either dollars or percentage off your next purchase when you refer a friend. So I also just want to go back to the handwritten note. So you might not actually say, "Hi Susan, thank you for referring Bob." You might just say, "Hi Susan, thanks so much for referring people to our business," because you always want to be a bit careful about privacy and confidentiality. So if we talk about rewards, who actually gets the reward? There's 3 different ways of looking at this. It could be a one-sided reward, so one party gets the reward, or there could actually be a 2-sided reward. And you may be interested to know that this type of incentive usually has the highest amount of engagement, or perhaps no reward whatsoever. Every business is different and every reward system will be as well. Totally up to you to decide what is going to work for you and for your clients. I love what Tesla have done for their rewards program. What they've done is they've offered tours of the factory. They offered access to a new model release only for referring customers. Tesla has generated a relentless spirit of evangelism around their vehicles, and they have a tiered system of rewards. So many wonderful examples out there once you start looking at what you could do. So that's step 1, design your system or program. Step 2 is implementing your system or your program. Once you've figured out what you're going to do, The next is to set a time frame to implement. Train all your team, create your collateral, and start talking to clients and start talking to your customers. Do the work. Step 2 is about taking action. Part 3, and this is my bonus step for you, of course, it's all about the numbers. Measure and tweak. Measuring the incoming referrals and how you track them. For every new client, ask, how did you hear about us? When they tell you, make a note so that you can pass on that thank you. And here's another bonus tip. If you weren't referred by another business, remember, according to Hubspot and the Nielsen report, they both say this 84% of people see referrals as the most trusted and influential form of advertising. If someone comes to you and says that they weren't actually referred, that they found you, is you have the chance to say something like this. We find many of our clients come from being referred by one of our existing clients. In fact, it's about 85% of our business comes from word of mouth advertising and word of mouth referral. People love us and they tell their friends. What you're doing with this sentence is that you're planting the seed with your new client. You're letting them know that when they're satisfied, it's normal to refer someone else to your business. The only way we can truly know what the referral rate is to measure. Create a spreadsheet, a dashboard, use your booking software to track the referral numbers and look at them every month. Tweak where things are working well. Do more of that, and where things haven't really worked out well, then tweak that and make it work better. Referrals truly can come from anywhere. They could come from a happy client, from another local business, maybe even a celebrity endorsement. The key is to harness the referrals into a well-designed system that incentivizes and builds customer loyalty. It's truly worth the effort. And so much more reliable than, I love this expression, throwing spaghetti at the wall with social media advertising. You can spend a lot of money and not get very far. As we bring this to a close, let's remember the benefits of designing and implementing a referral program. The leads you acquire will trust you more. The leads you acquire will likely buy more from you. And the leads you acquire are more likely to remain loyal customers. If you need some help with this in your business or anything else, we'll figure it out together. I go live every Monday in the private Facebook group. Jump over to Facebook and search for Healthy Numbers Profit Lab. The link is in the show notes as well, I have to make it easy. If you have any questions, let me know. Look forward to seeing you in the Facebook group. Keep listening to our podcast and feel free to leave us a review wherever you're listening. So let's remember, whatever's happened in your past, in your business, equips you for what happens in your future. You need hard work, patience, discipline, and a long-term view propelling you to take consistent action. You need to be willing to fail sometimes and get right back up and have another go. If you want to be a successful business and a viable business, if you want to have more clients, if you want more referrals, you can have whatever you want. Get really clear about what you want. Get really clear about what you need to do. Do the work and stay consistent. Have a terrific day, have a terrific week. Make decisions, take action, do the work, stay consistent. I'm Ingrid Thompson and I'm here to help you.